Hello, everyone. I am here for the update and I wanted to go over some resources. So, if you haven't gone to my website at Tracy, Traci, Knight, Knight.com, I have a resource page on Zach Cancer that is helpful. I also have the ebook, the free ebook out now. It is a sleek yet informative guide to oils. And what this will help you do is basically navigate those 10 neutral oils and Indian oils, olive oils, just understand how to properly use them. And I wanted to give you another resource. I'm started reading the Outsmart Your Cancer by Tanya Pierce. Thank you to my sister. And a fun book you can read that is available off the marquee by Billups Allen, a local uh, a local gentleman and a friend of mine. I exhibited films for a year. I lost money, but I think I made my point. So I think that would be a fun book to read outside of all these technical type books, right? And to help you with your olive oil or in oils in general. How I stay organized. I have a very thick white book. People ask me, how do you stay organized through all of this? I have a very thick white book, and it helps me when I go to the doctor, any information whatsoever, insurance, what I paid, what I haven't paid. So look at those things, right? The other thing is that the another book my sister got she got it on Amazon, the 52 medication week, so a year, is medication logbook. I have my emergency contact list in here. I have it even to where the travel time. So if I have an emergency, who is closest? Who can I call? And also I've written it down to where um, the person is, are they just a phone call, not a person who can take me somewhere. So I've categorized it in a doer, a feeler, a thinker, just to help me do what have you, and how long it takes them to get to me, and their phone numbers and email addresses. So I have that information here and in my white book. And then this also has the medication. So it tells, so my daughter can grab this if we have to go to the emergency room. And it has from the last time I took my meds and the time. So that way there's no question as well. And then I've given instructions to the emergency contact list, like, okay, if you're the first to arrive, here's a family member that you need to call. And that's in those instructions in there. So it's an easy book where I just grab and go, because that is what emergencies are, right? So you have to be able to grab and go. So you have that. So I don't have that link, but you can obviously just take a picture of what you just saw and push it through, um, and on Google it. Um, so those are the resources that I have that I just wanted to do. I am doing good in the sense that I'm able to get up, work. My sleep pattern is really weird, so I am working on that. I am trying to go, of course, natural valerian. You have your melatonin, you have your chamomile. I am taking a blend of melatonin with the natural. Um, and like last night, I went, like I get tired at 8:30, wake up at 11:30 p.m. and then get, and then like, well, I utilized my time pretty well. I finished the ebook. I was like, forget about it. And then I was like, okay, took a melatonin, and then I got tired. The swelling in my ankles started to happen, so I'm experiencing edema. So I had to put my feet up at 8:30, anyways, and went to sleep, and then did it again at 3:30. Fell asleep in this chair, actually, probably not a good idea, but um, I just I was just trying to get sleep, right? So then I woke up at 5:30, and then now I'm up for the day. So it's a little sporadic. So we're gonna take the doctors and experts are helping me figure that out. Um, and another resource is uh, doing the immunology and reading on the immunotherapy, and reading on that with um, like a massage. I have read that it is good. It actually helps the therapy and circulation as well as stress reduction. And that's what I have to handle because right now, handling stress is not, it's not that I'm like have meltdowns, but yeah, I'm noticing that I get sweaty. I'm reacting to stress differently. So being aware of how you're reacting to something, you want to talk about a resource, that's a resource. So, um, okay, I'm aware. This is how I'm handling stress. This is what I need to do. Um, just breathe. That's a lot. And just acknowledge where I am today, right? And what's going on. I have it is what it is. And so I go, okay, I told Trinity yesterday, I'm like, I get very sweaty when I notice that I'm getting sweaty, like irritated. And I have to take a step back and go, okay, I'm getting irritated. That's not how I normally respond to stress. So I have to get quiet. I have to change the way in which I am looking at things um, in that way, in that sense. So I'm getting a massage. I got cleared by the doctor. Take a note to my massage therapist, which is also my friend here in Memphis. She works at Feathers down at Peabody, called Amanda. So I'm excited at the end of the month after the second treatment, I'm going to get the massage. Uh, I'm doing things what will help and enhance and get me through this and get done. I mean, it's I don't, we're not hanging out together, Cancer and I. We are just. It is a diagnosis in which I go, okay, got it. Now this is what I need to do. I I've been sat down hardcore and I'm looking at everything in my life as to what do I need to do? What have I not blaming myself anymore? Because that was part of the psychology kind of situation, the mental health situation. But diving into the resources of, okay, what do I need to do? What can I do? And maybe like writing the ebook, taking a step back, getting this other book done, that I go, all right, my relationships have strengthened, which is really great and interesting. And um, really interesting how this has helped and their resources and people that I didn't see before I see now. And so, you know, just talk about updates. It's not just when you go through, how are you feeling today? Because when you're like, how are you feeling? There's so much along the gamut of, I'm okay right now, but in 30 minutes, something pops into my head and I go, I'm not okay. Or, you know, and you have to acknowledge it, recognize, and deal with it. So, as in anything. So, this roller coaster of, yeah, I feel great right now, and that's good, but I have to pace myself. Feel good, pace, got it. And just lean into the strength of, I was able to do an order yesterday, and I was able to do some other things yesterday. But then I paced myself by going, okay, I'm going to be on my feet this time, this amount of length. Um, I got to do these things that I have to use my brain capacity. So that's morning time, and I need to sit, and then I put my feet up, and then I get back up and I do something else. So, um, and so that's how I'm pacing myself. So that's something that I'm learning about myself, even at this state, even after 40. So you learn a lot about yourself in situations like this. So I hope these resources have helped. It's a little bit longer update than expected. Eat your breakfast. Have a good, healthy, probiotic breakfast. And don't forget to check out these books and my resources. Go to tracyknight.com for more information on these resources. On It's going to be more of your alternatives because that's what I work with and that's what I know. and what the doctor has prescribed me, I'm not really sharing that except for if someone asks me, or it might be up there because you have to be careful. Because even my mushroom, if you go to my Skinny South Cookies blog, I talk about, and I have a sheet on there about mushrooms. Even there are foods out there that will inhibit autoimmune, like autoimmune uh, medications to not work. Uh, Even in breast cancer, cherries do that with some medications in breast cancer. So you need to, when you're doing alternative work and you're doing the kind of both, or you couldn't have surgery like myself, and you have to do this and you can't have that. You need to, be careful and um, get with your registered dietitian or your alternative, and get with your team, your doctor team, and say, okay, maybe not a mushroom complex, but I can have mushrooms like Bella mushrooms because they're healthy, right? But other mushrooms like reishi would not be a good choice. So anyway, so that's on my blog site of it's a very complex overview over mushrooms of what you can and what you should and what you should avoid. And there's I think there's 10 or 15 mushrooms. I know there's 10 that I have on there. And I try to focus on the mushrooms that are in mushroom complex supplements because those are hot on the market. Uh, so check that out. All right. You guys take care and have a great Mother's Day, great weekend. Thank you so much for your support.